Because the Suze, who always tells the truth, had said to Caesar,
Caesar, don't you dare!
For suit, whose words may seem uncouth, said,
Julie, baby, booby, don't go there!
Oh, not anywhere! His wife said to him,
Caesar, don't leave me!
So to please her, he said,
But I'm loved by all the Senate men.
Then once more to appease her, he said her loving Caesar would come back home cause he's her man. But oh, what happened then? Because the suit, remember her, the suit, had told
You
him
can stop what fate decides!
the truth. It doesn't take a
You
sleuth.
have to keep the turning of the tides!
The suit confides, beware the eyes. Said Caesar.
What's that mean?
The suit said.
March 15th.
Caesar cried.
But that's tomorrow.
Suit replied, all full of sorrow.
Caesar, say a prayer!
Beware, beware, beware! But then a man named Brutus said,
Caesar tried to elude us, and even though he is my dearest friend, you can't deny that Caesar has overstayed his visa, and March 15th that Caesar's reign of terror has to end.
And just like that, a sneak attack. The man who you thought had your back says,
I'ma get you, cutie!
turn around, say,
Et tu, Broody?
soon your knees are on the ground.
Julius Caesar, homeward bound!
and that's the truth.
The truth! You can't mistake the suit, as we've been up this serving as your guides!
The suit.
The truth.
Get the man who runs to please or hide.
You
Can't take sides.
Beware.
Beware.
Wasn't that wonderful? Have another drink, friends.
Yeah, all we said was, what's everyone having? No need for the whole song and dance.
Anyway, I'm David Rigano.
I'm Paul Rigano, and we are
the Rigano Songbook. Welcome to our 8th annual Ides of March Extravaganza.
And our second virtual extravaganza.
Now, when we do these shows live, there's usually a 2-drink minimum. So you at home, tilt the bottle.
Yeah, we got a great night ahead, and you're going to want the lubrication.
Now, last year, the coronavirus took us by surprise, shut our show down at the very last minute.
That's right, everyone had to film from home.
But we are much more prepared this year.
Oh, yeah. No filming from home and then editing it all together after the fact this year.
No. This year, we are filming it in my living room where we all definitely are right now. We've stocked up on booze, paper towels, and hand sanitizer.
And let me tell you, that hand sanitizer packs a punch.
You know, David, I love what you've done with the place during quarantine. I mean, it looks great, although I think your plant might be dead. Did your partner get cold at night and then leave the window open and it was 14 degrees and then your plant died?
Yeah, I think that's...
Yeah, probably. That's most likely. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's been happening a lot.
You guys, it's funny. I have this same picture of Diana Ross on my wall at home in my living room. It's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
And you know, I have that same picture of me with Hannibal Burgess that you guys have. That's right. I'm so glad I finally got that print to you.
I was asking for long enough.
Yes, it really fits the whole mood here. It's very eclectic.
So, what is the Ides of March Extravaganza?
Oh, I know. Can I answer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so the Ides of March Extravaganza is the rager that the Roman senators had after they assassinated Julius Caesar.
Okay.
No. I thought it was
Yeah.
the month of March conception.
I see what you're...
That's the idea of March.
Okay, but guys, that's...
Listen, there's...
The eyes are like...
I'm sure
it's
that
like-
No, it's Julius Caesar.
No,
Yeah.
guys. The Ides of March is a cocktail party that David and Paul throw every single year where they trick their friends into singing all their songs by serving us alcohol.
We have a winner!
Oh, really? What did I win?
the chance to sing a brand new song from our most recent musical later in the show.
See, I knew it was a trick. Do I at least get the sheet music first?
Ah, good one. You know we like to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, I really do.
But yes, the Ides of March Extravaganza is a little soiree that we hold every year to have a few drinks, sing a few songs, and commemorate the brutal assassination of Julius Caesar.
And if you have fun with us at our virtual hang tonight, feel free to let us know by tagging us on your social media.
We are on Facebook,
Twitter,
Instagram,
YouTube,
and whatever platform you are watching this on right now, share it with all your friends so that they can join the party as well. The more, the merrier.
just as long as you don't actually bring anyone here to David's apartment to drink all of his alcohol, like all these fine folks.
David, your mattress is so firm.
But to that end, we did get them some pretty good liquor, and that ain't cheap. So if you see something that you really enjoy and you feel like tossing something in the pianist's tip bucket, you can Venmo us.
And not only that, but as our brilliant performers get up to sing for you tonight, we will put their social media and Venmo information along the bottom of the screen so you can follow and tip them as well. Because it's so funny when they fall over.
But speaking of our brilliant performers, we should say hello to them.
Oh, of course. Now, if you've been to an Ides performance before, you might already have recognized most of them, but let's do it anyway. Now, it looks like they're all pretty much ready for a refill as well, so we can probably do this all at once. Holler out your order, kids. Ian Brodsky.
Whiskey neat.
Alexandra deSuze.
Just something with gin in it.
Esjae.
Johnny Walker on the Rocks.
Amanda Nicholas.
Surprise me. That is surprising.
And tending bar for this evening, Mr. Adam LaSalle.
I'm just making it up as I go. That's just shampoo.
So, the Ides.
Ides caramba.
No.
The Ides are, historically...
Wait. When we do a virtual show, we can do virtually anything.
Okay, class is in session. The Ides. So we all know the story of Julius Caesar. He was the emperor of Rome until he very abruptly wasn't. The soothsayer warned him to beware the Ides of March. But what does that mean exactly? Well, to understand that, we have to sort of do a deep dive into the Roman calendar structure. If you were in ancient Rome and you asked somebody, hey, buddy, what's the date? First off, why are you speaking English? But regardless of that point, they wouldn't say why it's June 3rd.
Because it's March 15th.
They wouldn't say it's March 15th or June 3rd because that's not how their calendar worked. They'd say, why, it's 3 days from the nones of June. See, there were 3 very important days in every Roman month. The first was the calends, from which we get the modern-day calendar. The 5th was the nones, and the 13th, the Ides.
Wait. But today is not the 13th of March, it's the 15th of March.
How very astute of you, David. Yes, if you're a literature or a history nerd, or you were listening to the song just now, you know that the Ides of March are not the 13th, because in certain months, like March, although the calends is still the 1st, the nones move from the 5th to the 7th, and the Ides move from the 13th to the 15th.
So what you're saying is that Caesar could have heeded the soothsayer's advice, stayed home on the 13th, and then gone to work on the 15th thinking, I'm good.
That theory is actually a point of major contention in many scholarly circles at this concert every year.
So beware the Ides of March. I can't imagine that this Caesar guy was too well liked.
Actually, he was very popular. He was a populist, in fact. But that ended up being his fatal flaw. He let all that popularity go to his head, and in 49 BC, after a successful military campaign, he took his army into the city of Rome, which was unheard of at the time. It just wasn't done. He marched his army across the Rubicon River. For example, if you've ever heard the expression crossing the Rubicon, referring to passing the point of no return, it was essentially illegal to do. Caesar crossing the Rubicon was basically his way of flipping the bird to the entire Roman establishment and saying, I've got unlimited power now, you can't stop me.
So a modern equivalent would be like, I don't know, losing an election, claiming you won the election, refusing to concede said election, and then actually starting multiple lawsuits to try and prove that you won the election that you lost.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate, actually, yeah.
In the abstract, that is.
Of course. So on the Ides, Julius Caesar went to the Senate even after being warned and was promptly stabbed 23 times by 60 senators, which, if you're trying to do the math, is a terrible free throw percentage.
And among those senators was his best friend, Brutus, to whom Caesar famously turned and said, "Et tu, Brute?"
Actually, he said, oh, God, oh, my back, Jesus Christ, which is very interesting, really, because Jesus of Nazareth wouldn't be born for another 44 years.
That's enough history.
Oh, hey, yeah, we should sing a song. Does someone want to sing a song?
Oh, I'll go first.
We have a winner!
Cool, what did I win?
No, don't.
The chance to go first.
Tried to warn him.
Actually, this is one of the oldest songs in the set list, I think.
Aw, for one of our oldest friends.
Watch it.
One of our longest friends?
I like that. What to do, what to think, how to act, what to say. I wasn't always dumb, and what was the missing link? She's changed me, I must get back to old ways. Who needs women? Who needs loving? Who needs intimacy? I'll find a girl I adore who will beg me for more, but emotions, that ain't for me. Women only confuse things more. For disaster, here's my recipe. You want a nice big batch, go and get yourself attached. Attachment, that ain't for me. Life was so easy till she came along. I was singing a happier, no worries song. Didn't have worries and never a care. So why'd you have to mess it up with her perfect hair? I've got to forget her, gotta let go. Find someone to be with casually. We'll have fun skipping rocks off the pond with our socks off, and that'll be it for me. Play it, Paul. People will say what they want to say, but I'm having a good time anyway. So pour me a second and maybe a third, as long as I don't have to say the L word. I don't need her loving, I don't need her hair, don't need no solace nor any pity. Sure, love would be nice, but it's not worth the price. So she ain't the one. I said she ain't the one. But no, she ain't the one for me. She ain't the one for me.
Whoa! Pick up your face, buddy, because you just sang it off.
Ian Brodsky, Lazies and Germs. You know, Paul,
What's that, David?
2020 really sucked.
Preach.
And 2021 is not looking so much better yet.
Were you going somewhere with this?
But in spite of all that,
There it is.
I still feel optimistic.
You know we can't legally sing tomorrow. We didn't write that one.
Like, things can turn
I
around.
think I owe Charles Strauss $350 just for saying the title during a live broadcast.
I'm talking about our song, Paul.
Huh?
Our song. The one about turning a corner. The one about looking forward to the new year instead of dwelling on the past.
You mean the one that the fine folks watching at home can listen to on the Holy Cows of Crete and South Dakota demo album on SoundCloud.
That's right. They don't let just anyone have a SoundCloud account.
You gotta have an email address.
But yes, in spite of the awfulness that was 2020, we actually had a pretty productive year. And one of the first big things to happen for us was the release of the demo album of the Holy Cows of Crete and South Dakota.
Featuring the amazing talents of Miss Sierra Ryan, Liz Lark Brown, Christa Cornay, Jody Smith Harper.
Oh, and me.
Oh, hey, that's right. Hey, why don't you get up and sing one of the songs from the album?
Oh, sure, okay. The one I sing on the album?
No. They'll be expecting that.
No. Sing the one we were just talking about. Do Better Next Year.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, isn't that a duet? I'm gonna need some help. Alex, would you be so kind?
I am happy to oblige.
Awful and alone is worse than awful together.
Just as strong alone could still be stronger together.
We can slowly take away the fear.
We can try to bring each other cheer.
Together we can work for something true and try to make a better next year. Awful and alone is worse than awful together. Just as strong alone can still be stronger together. Take the far and try to bring it near. Take the blurred and try to make it clear. We'll find the common ground between us two and try to make a better next year.
Let me try to turn this word to deed.
Let me try to give you what you need.
Now let me go and win this game for you.
And we can start to make a better next year.
Beautiful ladies. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed that song, or if you've enjoyed other songs from Holy Cows over the years, please do go check out the album.
Get our songs stuck in your head.
Sing them at auditions.
Record them in your living room for your YouTube channel.
It's funny you should mention that.
Oh?
Because we do have some people who would like to join virtually from their living rooms tonight. People who couldn't be here in person, like we're all here, actually in person, not filmed separately at home and edited together afterwards. Let's see if we can't get them in on the party.
What a seamless transition, David. Hey, Maggie, you there?
Hi, everybody.
Friends and fans, it's Jimmy Award nominee and new hashtag friend of Rigano Songbook, Maggie Kuntz.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, but you're not here.
Exactly. I'm glad to be here, safe in Michigan. That party looks like a super spreader event.
Oh, you mean because we're all actually here in the same room and not edited to make it look that way through Hollywood magic?
Oh, Maggie, remember when we could do these kinds of concerts live and in person with an audience and everything?
Yeah. Remember live theater?
So, Maggie, what are you doing while we wait for the return of live entertainment?
I've been in school. I'm in my second Zoom semester of the year. Just been learning musical theater. This semester we are doing shows, just no audience. They're filmed and streamed. So I just finished As You Like It, which is a lot of fun. And then later in the semester we're doing a musical. We're doing Godspell, so should be pretty good.
Yeah, we love our Stephen Schwartz.
But now, Let's sing a song. Maggie, you ready?
You bet.
Let's hit it.
A princess, cursed from birth to die by the prick of a spindle,
Hidden away for her own protection,
not knowing who she truly is.
and sneaking out in search of something more.
They can run fast, but I cannot run them faster, faster. They think the rules are there to protect from total disaster. But danger's their word for what I call exciting. Horses are nice, but a hunt's more inviting. Fighting a beast who's at least worth the fighting. Squirrels and rabbits already done them. Let's go greater. If there's a threat that's truly a threat, we can't wait for later. But threats are just challenges, that doesn't scare me. Challenge accepted, I dare you to dare me. Each challenge sent has been meant to prepare me. If it scares the others, let me out. If it makes them tremble, let me in. If it makes them faint, they can get behind me. I know I've got what it takes to win. Just because they cannot see it doesn't mean I have to let them cheapen me. If I know that I can beat it, that's the thing that stokes the fire deep in me. Any chance that I can take, any win that I can make, something to awaken what's asleep in me. What good are prizes until you've won them? I know I can, if they just let me be who I can and open my wingspan. 'Cause I could be something, I just have to show it. Bring down a monster and then they will know it. Just set me free and you'll see I won't blow it. If it scares the others, let me at it. If it makes them tremble, let me in. If it makes them faint, they can get behind me. I know I've got what it takes to win. Give me a chance and I know I can stun them. I could slay dragons while others just shun them. Don't make me stop things before I've begun them. If it scares the others, let me at it. If it makes them tremble, let me in. If it makes them faint, they can get behind me. I know I've got what it takes. Let me make my own mistakes. You would think that courage was a sin, but I know I've got what it takes to win.
Magnificent!
Bravo!
And such a relief to get my hands off the keys for a minute. That was really nice. Who played for you on that? They sounded really good.
You did on the track that you
Well,
emailed me.
whoever it was, I'm sure that he's very handsome. Thank you so much, Maggie, for joining us.
Can I come back and sing with you some more later?
Yeah, I'm sure we could swing that. In the meantime, grab a soda pop, sit back and let other people sing to you.
And actually, you get to sit this next one out as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sure. Have another drink. I invited a few musicians over. One of them should be here soon. That must be her now.
I love that as the music director, I was not consulted on any of this.
Relax, dude.
You play the violin?
David, thanks for calling. I've been going stir crazy down in my apartment.
Why, it's my neighbor, Broadway's own Eleanor Norton from the Cher Show in Hadestown, cello in tow. Come on in.
Wait, but you said I wouldn't have to play. Who do you have playing the keys?
Oh, no, he's fantastic. Better than you if I'm being honest. Don't give it a moment's worry.
Eleanor, salutations. May I offer you something to drink? Wow. Ha! That's the biggest violin I ever saw.
Oh, just water, neat. I need to stay sharp for when I'm playing.
Oh, me too. That's why I stopped after 7.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, really. I really did stop after 7. This one goes out to all you Julius Caesars here tonight, and all you Julius Caesarses watching from home.
Wow, David, you were right. He sounded amazing. Hey, Adam, you want to stay there the rest of the night?
Oh, I don't play piano.
Of course. Well, Eleanor, you sounded great too. Stay for a drink?
How could I refuse? What's that guy drinking?
Oh, this is just olive oil.
I'll have one of those.
You know, I do try to look on the bright side, and one thing that we've gotten out of all this is that we have been able to bring so many more people from all over the place into our projects.
Ah, you mean like we did with our Rave Theater Social Distancing Festival winning music video, Screen to Screen.
Exactly like we did with our Rave Theater Social Distancing Festival winning music video, Screen to Screen.
We used so many people for that. That was a blast. I wonder what those folks are doing now.
What are you doing?
Wondering.
Yeah, but why did you say it like that and then look off at that picture of Alex and Hannibal Burgess?
So that we can cut away to see how the fine people
We don't
are doing
have to cut away. We can just call them.
Like we did in the video.
Like we did in the video.
We should do that.
Yeah, Paul.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, Paul.
Look, I know we're in the middle of a party and all, but I think we have the
Paul!
What?
Look at the TV.
Oh, shit.
Hey, freaking Sada!
Hi, Adara. How are ya? How have you been spending your quarantine?
I am still working out in my parents' basement because I have nothing else to do.
Right. It looks like, is that the same set of reps that you started when you were doing screen to screen?
Pretty much. I mean, working out has been what I've needed to do to get through this year, and if what you've needed to do has been sit on the couch and drink wine and eat cookies to get through 2020, then that's what you needed to do.
Greatly appreciate that.
And wine and cookies are great for some people's mental health, you know. For others like you, working out is good for your mental health.
Oh, 100%. It's been an hour a day to check out, not pay attention to the news, not pay attention to what's going on in the world, and plan for my return to New York whenever that's going to be.
Well, we look forward to that whenever it's going to be as well. Thanks for coming in. Oh, bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was fun, David. Do we have anyone else?
Yeah, remember Amber and Ryan in Napanee, Indiana?
How could I forget?
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
Hi. How's your quarantine been going?
Pretty good. I've got a new job, which is great. Not unemployed anymore, so that's a plus. And we're still wearing masks to the grocery store, so that's down. But everything else pretty good.
But it is also responsible. So
Yes. Wear your masks. It's important.
Yes. Amber, what about you? This whole quarantine time, what have you been doing?
Well, I am still working at the Goshen Theater. I became a professional rescheduler in 2020, so that 2022 season is going to be something else.
Oh, I bet.
And we're still doing our youth program this summer, and Goshen Theater Drama Club's going strong.
Awesome. I've really been enjoying the online content you've been putting out.
Yeah.
Thank you. Goshen Theater Drama Club Table Talks. We publish once a week. Tons of fun. Tune in.
And speaking of that virtual program, too, you did a virtual summer camp last year, right? And
Yeah, we did a virtual program last summer and had a great time doing paper mache and tie-dye over Zoom with children. And this summer we're going to be partially in person, and we're also going to have an online option so folks can do the camp from anywhere.
Love that.
Amazing.
Now, Ryan, the only man to actually gain employment during this pandemic. Tell me what that's about.
So I'm a video editor for a media group in South Bend called TJ21 Media Group. So that's what I've been doing.
We've got some pretty good editors over there.
Yeah, good looking, too. And you're doing the virtual content thing, which is so big right now.
You guys don't know anything about that, though.
Not a
No.
thing.
We don't really. We stay away from the internet at all costs. Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for joining us. I think you should have a drink and enjoy the rest of the show.
I'm going to have a cup of decaf, but I salute anyone who's drinking.
All right, we'll see you later, okay?
Bye.
Bye-bye,
Bye.
you crazy kids.
And we got Catie in Texas.
Hello.
Hi, Catie. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm
doing
great.
well.
Thrilled to have you back in my living room.
Oh, that's right, because when the pandemic hit, you were still in New York at that point. Is that right?
Yes, I was in New York. I was working for the American Airlines Theater.
A good place to work. And what brought you back to Texas?
I have a license as an EMT in Texas, and I wanted to be able to use a skill that I had to help people, and Texas is the best place to practice as an EMT at the time.
We love that.
That's amazing. And is that basically what you've been doing since we did Screen to Screen?
So since Screen to Screen, I was working as an EMT on the ambulance, running regular EMS calls. I was also assigned to a team that went into nursing homes, and we would sort of do like a COVID cleanup crew.
It's incredible.
Rigano Songbook salutes our frontline workers.
And you've got some stuff coming up on the horizon as well, right?
Yes, actually. I have just transitioned into a new job, and I'm hoping that this transition will help me get back to New York City, because now that the vaccines are coming out, things are looking up, I think it's a good time to start thinking about our future post-COVID-19.
I could not agree more.
Think about that all the time, Catie.
Well, thank you so much for coming and chatting with us.
It was a real pleasure.
Thank you. It's nice chatting with you.
We'll see you later, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye.
Oh, wait, hey, can I do the next one?
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Okay, next we have Mia in Los Angeles.
Hi.
Hi, Mia. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
We're having a really good night here.
It's been really nice.
Yeah. So what have you been doing with yourself since Screen to Screen?
Well, at the time of Screen to Screen, I was attending the Second City's Harold Ramis Film School, which is a year-long film program. It's the only film school devoted solely to comedy. So I was learning all about comedy filmmaking. And that culminated with a project that I independently produced called Mia's Big Night In, which was a live multi-cam half-hour sketch comedy special that was very fun.
Oh yeah,
fun to watch too.
Oh yeah, we had so much fun. You should all go watch it. It's on YouTube. After this, go watch it.
But it was also impressive. I think it takes a very special kind of artist to do a live virtual special like that.
And you are one of them.
Thank you. Thank you. That's very kind. Yeah, I mean, like what you guys are doing, I was just trying to create a live experience where we have so few. So yeah, I think you're doing a great job of doing that, and I can deeply relate.
Speaking of relating and relations, your show also had a sibling musical duo, didn't you?
On the keys? Yeah?
I did, yes. My brother Ian was the accompanist of the show, and he also famously had a few lines to say, and he was very excited to get to be an actor for a night.
Yeah, and he delivered them brilliantly.
He did.
He's a natural up there,
Yeah,
really.
he was, you know what, Mia? He should be on Broadway. So, how's 2021 looking?
Good. I worked on another virtual experience, actually, called Into the Mist, which is a live interactive experience, and it's all set in the 1920s. And so you go in and out of different rooms, and I play a 1920s current events trivia host.
That's amazing. Is that like a comedic Sleep No More?
Do you think you might sing with us a little later?
Come back later, sing a little bit?
You bet.
All right. Great.
Okay, we'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye. And of course, now David, who could forget poor Randa, stranded in Nebraska?
Actually, I'm not in Nebraska anymore. I'm in Colorado.
Oh, wow. What are you doing out there in Colorado?
I'm spending some time with my good friend, Christa, in his chair.
What?
He saved me a seat. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Hello, everybody.
Wait a minute, is that the famous Christa Cornay of the Holy Cows of Crete and South Dakota demo album, now on SoundCloud?
Yes, it is, Polly R, and I'm so happy to be here.
We are so happy to have you.
So, Christa, how have you been spending your quarantine?
Well, I've been spending most of my time in the kitchen doing lots of cooking, exploring new recipes, which has been a blast. And we adopted 2 dogs over the course of the last 10 months, which has been just the greatest. And, otherwise, just waiting for the day we can all be together and do live theater again.
Yeah. Speaking of live theater, well, any kind of theater, you two want to sing something?
Like my song from the demo of Holy Cows of Crete and South Dakota?
No, that's too obvious. Why don't we? You know what we haven't done at one of our concerts in forever is Miss Pines.
Miss Pines,
Can we do that?
I love that.
Oh, all right. I can give that a try.
All right.
Here we go.
Miss Pine sees the sky as a different shade of blue, and the green grass to her is a wholly different hue. Even on a cloudy day, Miss
That one takes me back.
Back to where?
Back to before.
You can never go back to before.
Our youth.
Days gone by.
When I was 17.
High school days.
Oh, you know, a lot of high school kids did not get to do their usual school musical because of this pandemic.
Ashanda.
It's amazing that we are able to film this year's Ides here in my house where we all actually are and put it on video.
If only there was a way that high school kids could do their musical at their house and then film it together and put it on video.
Fascinating concept.
It just came to me. Like, okay, go with me on this. What if people in a bunch of different places filmed their dialogue and their songs all separately, but timed it all exactly the same, and edited it together to make it look like they were all performing in one place and put it on the internet? Could something like that work?
Well, as a matter of fact, for the past several months, you and I have been working on just such a project with Jamie Davis and this evening's producer, Amy Holson-Schwartz.
We have?
Why, of course we have. We have been writing shows for a new company called Curtain Upload, and it can be coming to a school system near you.
Oh, that project that we've been working on with Jamie Davis and this evening's producer, Amy Holson-Schwartz. Yes, Curtain Upload will be licensing shows to schools all across the country, and they are designed specifically for virtual performance. Let's hear more about it from Curtain Upload's CEO himself, Jamie Davis.
Thanks, David. As a COVID-19 response, I began producing a free educational webinar series called The Hidden Stars of Theater. That was to give theater educators some good online content. Through that series, I've met a lot of great people. Many of you are watching now. Hey, guys. Two of the best were David and Paul. Both of them were guests on the show. I also quickly realized that David and Paul could help me solve another problem that theater educators were facing, and that was how to give their students quality performance opportunities during the days of quarantine. So I pitched an idea to them. They liked it. We then invited Amy Holson-Schwartz along for the ride, and Curtain Upload was born. Curtain Upload is our new company that it's not just developing a catalog of new musicals, but a whole new way to produce shows for online performances. Our first two shows, We Were Wild and Get the Duchess, both written by David and Paul, are going to be premiering soon, so watch for that. For now, check out our website and let us know if you have any questions, and don't forget to tip your waiter. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Jamie. That was very informative and...
Guys.
What, do you need a refill? That's Adam's job.
No, it's just that you're talking about musical theater in high school. We went to high school together. We did musical theater together in high school.
What? No way. They never mentioned it. Wait, hold on though. How come Esjae looks so much younger than you two?
For our next song, Esjae will be debuting a brand new number from our latest Curtain Upload musical, Get the Duchess.
You never wanted this, and now you do. I always wanted this, but just as always in the way was you. You always held me back, said let it be. I tried and tried again, but every time I tried you'd stop and said I couldn't be on top. Well, now the one who's on the top is me. That's the way it's gonna go, fine by me. Want me to go toe to toe, fine by me. You ain't this city's only crew, and you ain't thinking this thing through. And if it's you and me, I'll do just fine. It's all fine by me. I tried to let you in, you made a fuss. We could have been a team, not you or me. I tried to keep us. But now you've made your choice, so that's your whim. You didn't want to be a second one to me, Lord knows. So your true colors truly shows. And in the end, the one you chose was him. So I pretended it was all fine by me. For years I'd let you make that call, fine by me. But But now I've found a brand new game, and you're still playing just the same. A rivalry would be a shame, but fine, that's just fine by me. So tell the crew the job's not over. I'm sure that they'll be happy for the work. Another job's a pretty perk. And if I have to smirk, well, I've gotta get the Duchess. It's fine, you brought me there. And once I get the Duchess, I get mine, and fair is fair. You pushed me to the brink, so will I back down? I don't think so. I'm gonna get it fair and square. So if you think that I'll just sit and whine, wait for a big surprise. You knew me well, you called me friend, but I've got other rows to tend. You'll see the trophy in the end is mine. Fine, here we go, the game is on. Fine by me, so checkmate, I won't be your pawn. Wait and see, I hope that you are all prepared. And more than that, I hope you're scared. I call your bluff, okay, you dared, it's fine. The chips are down and it's my turn to shine. So take whatever comes to you. You can't face off against my crew. Whatever we will have to do is fine. It's all fine by me.
Well, I'm officially angry that Esjae gets to sing that song, and kind of turned on.
Yeah, it's usually both.
So, every year, we talk about the Ides of March and the true spirit of this holiday, Pride.
Oh, I thought that was in June.
Very different kind of pride.
Now, pride is something that, in and of itself, isn't really a bad thing.
No, of course not.
You could be proud of yourself for something that you worked hard on, like learning a musical instrument.
Or baking delicious treats.
Or having a particularly high alcohol tolerance.
Or playing a real instrument. Wait, did you have those this whole time?
Oh yeah, here you go. Oh boy, I am so glad you guys are all here with me in this same room so we can all eat these together. Could never eat them by myself.
Or how about having a beautiful voice?
Or impeccable style.
Nice rap. But there are times when pride can go too far.
Like when your pride in a sports team causes you to destroy a few city blocks because they won a big game and you had absolutely nothing to do with their victory.
Or when you define your entire personality around your national pride in such a way that deifies leaders who are only human and who turn their back on you as soon as you storm the Capitol on their behalf.
Or when you are one of those leaders who is only human, but you act like you're above the law and incite your followers to storm the Capitol, but you're actually such a terrible leader that you flip Georgia blue and your opponent wins with 306 electoral votes.
That kind of pride.
We call that hubris.
And you can ask the ancient Greeks about that shit.
Or, the Romans.
Well, yeah, I know.
Kind of keeping with theme.
Yes, but the ancient Greek dramas, the tragedies had...
The Romans had drama too, David!
Okay, yes, we're getting off the point. The point is that hubris unchecked can have dire consequences. Massive hubris mixed with massive power can have widespread consequences. Which reminds me, I think we've got Gianmarco Soresi on the line.
Oh. I don't love that transition, but hello.
Hello, Gianmarco. How are you doing? How has your quarantine been?
Pretty great, actually. I released a comedy special I filmed outside called Shelf Life. It's on Amazon Prime. NPR said it was one of the best comedy specials of 2020.
Oh. Okay.
There weren't that many, though, to be fair. But it is now also available as an album on iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, Sirius.
Excellent.
So check it out.
So you're saying that we can, listen to you while we're at the gym?
Sure. So you can, motivate yourself to get in
better shape to make up for not being as funny.
Truer words,
Fair point.
truer words. And Paul and I watched the Amazon special. We thought that it was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Could not recommend it more highly.
They should send a box of Depends with every download. So what do you think, Gianmarco? You want to sing something?
Something about pride?
Yeah, what the hell?
Okay.
I'm proud of me, and fuck you if you think I shouldn't be, 'cause I'm just the best that you will ever know. I'm proud, it's true, and anything I set my mind to do, I can do first time. I've got the prize to show, and the more that I succeed, then the prouder I get. If there's anything you need, I'm here for you yet. Yes, this news is real indeed. I'm ready, I'm set, and yes, I confess, guess what? I'm proud. On top of that, I'm also very loud. So I drown out all the haters and the fakes. So what? Eat shit. You do not even know the half of it. And I will do about anything it takes. 'Cause my friends believe in me. If they don't, there's the door. Don't need negativity in my life anymore. And eventually, you'll be eating for sure my dust. Boom or bust. Just think. Instead, they said that I was crazy in the head. That shrink. I would not believe a single thing he said. Don't blink, or before you know they'll leave you out for dead. No link, because Robert Mueller didn't have a shred. The think. I'm proud and rich and strong and loud and good at darts and baseball too, and in perfect physical health. And I could have totally stormed the Capitol way better than those losers. I prefer insurrectionists who don't fail miserably. Not like I wanted them to do it. I never told them to go there. I wasn't even in town that week. But I could have done it better if I wanted to. And they just acquit me anyway. I'm proud! And I didn't even want that stupid job!
Thank you so much, Gianmarco.
Your pleasure.
Indeed.
Always. Oh, remember the Mueller investigation?
Yes, I believe that was about half a decade ago in 2019. Your clock is wrong.
Oh, that's my Sondheim clock. It only chimes to signal that performances are about to come to a close.
Oh, what a shame. Well, we've had a lovely evening with our friends.
But, as the song says...
Twist and shout!
Not that song.
Which one?
The one that we wrote for our other Curtain Upload show.
Oh, go back home. All of you. Go.
No.
Go on, get. Make yourself scarce. Be somewhere other than here, which is definitely exactly where you are.
Or we could just sing the song.
That's a better idea. Now, a year ago, we were all locking down and ordering Little Caesars and preparing for the worst.
And it doesn't get much worse than Little Caesars.
But damn it, we've made it this far and we're not giving up hope.
So, grab a knife, stab that Little Caesar, and wish everyone a happy Ides of March.
And stay inside.
Oh, I felt a calling to take me away, far through the night and into the next day. Now though the distance is making me say, when will I go back home?
So I traveled on long journeys rough, packed up my satchel with all of my stuff.
But all that travel just isn't enough. When will I go back home? Go back home. Go back home. You'll feel that tugging wherever you roam. And in the back of your mind there's a voice you will find asking, when will I go back home?
Oh, I've seen the charms of a million great lands.
Wintry winds and the desert's hot sands. But now this yearning is out of my hands. When will I go back home? Go back home. Go back home.
Crossing the mountains or crossing the foam. And when you hear that old voice, you are faced with
to our house virtually tonight.
Not just you fine folks watching at home, but people from all across the country.
And wherever you are in your journey,
Grab your best pals.
Please join us for our finale.
You should know the tune by now.
Now many before tried a life on the road.
Muskrats and buzzards and sometimes a toad. But my little shoulder cannot bear this load. When will I go back home? Go back home. Go back home. Whether it's Czechoslovakia or no, everyone has a place that will lie on your face if you want that life. Go back home. Go back home. This is the coda of a little poem. Whether you're singing a song or just humming along, it's time to go back. Don't take it slow back. Everything's better with someone you know back. It's time to go back home.
What a night it has been.
What a year it's been.
Full of ups and downs.
Side to side.
Port to starboard.
Easy to be hard.
We have had such a time, and we all hope that you have had as much fun watching it as we have had making it.
No. I hope they had way more fun than we did.
We could not have done it without this amazing cast that we've got here. Ian Brodsky, Alexandra deSuze, Esjae, Adam LaSalle, Amanda Nicholas.
Plus all our virtual friends. Maggie Kuntz, Randa Meierhenry, Christa Cornay, Jamie Davis, Gianmarco Soresi, and all our friends from Screen to Screen and Go Back Home.
Our amazing stage manager, Emma, who worked tirelessly to make this the well-oiled machine that it had to be.
And of course, our incredible producer, Amy Holson-Schwartz.
Oh, and you. Because without you, all of us would just be a bunch of idiots screaming into the void that is the internet.
And that already exists on 4chan.
I would go so far as to say that you have made this, without a doubt, the best virtual Ides of March extravaganza this year.
And that's the truth.
Adventure Bible suit, so if it's dress it carries anyway. Except, and reach up for the lowest